Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is InsideAgameR. Welcome to a new game. Sorry about the screen. I completely forgot the timer ran out. That's how good I am at timing, right? I was actually away from the computer getting a drink, and yeah, here we go. So anyways, look, welcome back. Welcome to a live stream. It's been such a long time, it feels like, since we've live streamed, since a lot of power, internet. I'm still actually having some internet issues, so it might circle a few times tonight. I do apologise if it does, I can't help it. The storm here yesterday just messing everything up, I suppose. You know, not much you can really do about it all. But anyways, look, welcome to another live stream. Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you all had a good weekend, didn't miss me too much. I didn't do anything because I couldn't do anything because I had no power. But yeah, we're looking at Railroad Corporation 2. Now, did anyone play the original? Now, I never played the original, I must admit. I never played the original. But very kindly, the publishers and developers at Iceberg Interactive and Corby Games sent me a key for this to be able to showcase this for you guys today. It was released as of today, the 21st of October. Yeah, and I'm quite excited for this. So any of you people that like Transport Fever or any of those kind of games, I think this might be something that you might enjoy. I haven't tried it yet. I've had it for a few days, but I haven't had a chance to try it. I've been so busy. But a little bit about it. The 20th century heralds the new age of electrification on the railroad, and a new opportunity to make your fortune. Build your corporation carefully as you deploy modern electric and diesel locomotives, lay tracks, transport goods and passengers, and stay ahead of the competition. Now, there's a few things about this that I've already noticed. It's got multiplayer, which could be quite interesting. It does actually have a roadmap as well. Let's have a quick little look at this roadmap. So for Q1 2025, main character skills, generated maps. So we currently don't have that at the moment, I don't think. Content expansion then in Q2. Some different biomes, more content expansions, AI for single players. So they got a bit of a roadmap that's going to go into late 2025. So we're quite excited to see where they go with all of this. It is early access, of course. But yeah, so look, how are we doing? How is everyone? Good evening. Addy, good evening. Hello. Gravedigger. Bance, good evening. Random user, hello. Mad Skills, good evening. Will Green, good evening. Nice to see you here. Random user, hello. Just seen the short you posted on the 17th. It was funny. Yeah, that was... yeah, I didn't edit that. Someone else edited it for me. We'll see how they kind of go. Jordan, good evening. So yeah, we will be looking at Train Sim. I know you messaged me earlier, Jordan. We will be looking at some of that stuff later on. Good to have you back after all the irregular disruptions. Yeah, it's been annoying, hasn't it? Now, also this week, guys, I'm streaming tonight, tomorrow, possibly Wednesday, depending. We'll see. But then I'm going to be gone for about 8 days. I've got to go over to England and do some things and bits and pieces. So, yeah, we're going to have to make the most of this for the couple of days, aren't we? That's what we're going to have to do. Okay, so shall we get into the game? Now, I do have videos prepared. I've been working really hard to get over... Well, I was supposed to work hard over the weekend. I've been working hard today, tomorrow, to get videos. So next week, you guys will at least have a video every day. Big Ambitions is coming back to the channel with a new update, 0.6. There'll be a video on that pretty much like every day. But yeah, we'll see how we go. All right, so look, we're going to try this out then. I haven't tried it. I'm assuming that the first campaign will have kind of like a tutorial, I'm assuming. So we'll find out. So you've got the campaign and we've got sandbox. I don't want to do sandbox because I don't know how to play. So we're going to go to the campaign, which is North sub... I don't know why. Even reading it, I can't say it. I don't know. There's too many words there. Okay, let's have a look. Make sure you bring the intercoat. It's a bit nippy here. The winter coat. Is it cold? I'll be in Weymouth. I'll be down by the beach in this beautiful, beautiful weather. I mean, it can't be any colder than it is over here in Ireland. Ireland is pretty damn friggin' wet at the moment. But yeah, so I'll be over in England next week. I'll be Iceman. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Okay, so North Subjugation. Why don't I don't Subjugation? Subjugation. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It looks wrong. I don't know. While the Americans' first transcontinental railroad was built and been operated intensively, the north regions of the continent remained untouched and become a great opportunity for investors. Lead a business expansion into new territories, make a new railroad corporation, the story of success. Okay, we've only got one difficulty, and that is normal. Right, of course we're going to go green. What are we going to call our railroad? And you guys are going to say Inside A Railroads or something, aren't you? I can see where this is going. Let me know. What should we call our railroads? Let me know. What do you think? Alicia, good evening. Yeah. The wording just looks wrong. Hey, Nathan, multiplayer would be interesting. Yes, and if a few of you pick this up, I am down for doing something. I don't know what the performance and stuff is like for the multiplayer or anything like that. No idea, but we could find out, I suppose. It was cold in Bournemouth tonight when I drove the NX coach back to London. Ah, Jesus, I used to drive that. Not from Bournemouth, actually. I used to... was it? No, not Bournemouth. Brighton. I used to do the Brighton one. Trully Train. Where the hell do we get Trully Train from? Rampant Railroads. God. I'm going to have a drink while I see what other names come in. And then we'll pick one of them. Who do we want to be as well? Do we want to be Robert Greene? Do we want to be Andrew Turner? Edwin Morris or Martin Riviera? Inside track. Oh, so thirsty. Alright. EDO25 Brian. Inside track. Always on time, Railroad Company? Robert. Yeah, well, I'm never on time for anything. I mean, come on, I wasn't even on time for my own stream. Okay, who do we want to be? Oh, you said Robert. I suppose he's green, right? It makes sense. You get no bonus or penalties with him, though. But he's a respected person in the American business circles. Okay, we're going to be a Robert. Chapter 1. 1870. Railroad construction is booming. More than 50,000 miles of tracks have been laid across the United States, with more to come. Your predecessors have made the cost of commodities movement over long distances 20 times cheaper comparing to traditional transportation means. Railroads are the answer to the needs of the national economy. Now is a good time to hop on the train, provide Dolphin Lake region with a decent railroad service, return a debt, and get experience to be able to take part in challenging projects to shape the history of transportation. Knackered. Where are you going to go? What do you mean where I'm going to go? I am going... I've got to go to England. You know, sometimes you've got to go see your parents, if you like it or not, right? I hope the music's not is copyright safe. It's on very low. Okay. Our office is in Gulfport. Greetings, as your CEO, I've chosen Gulfport to locate our office so we can start our venture. The city is a great place to start the railroad network. Local industry supplies grain. Commodities supplied by the local city industries are marked with a green square. Easy enough. Our first move will be reselling grain that is produced here. To transport goods to other settlements to build first train stations in Gulfport. Train stations should be built within the settlement borders. Okay, so we can do that, I suppose. Let's press pause. Let's just have a little look around. So, Gulfport... Temecula, Wichita Falls. I'm assuming these are proper American names. Worcester. What part of America are we in? Anyone know? What? It's very snowy. I don't recognize any of these areas if they are. Okay, so here's our land. It looks like we've got different bits and pieces available here eventually. This is my office. Okay. Build a railroad station where your office is located. Okay, so here's our office. We need to build a railroad. So let's have a look here. We've got list of cities on the map, list of stations, railroad constructions. I'm assuming this. It's a bit weird. Normally you'd always have the bar on the bottom, but it's on the top. Takes a bit to load. It does take a little bit to load. Where they live? Couldn't hear you properly. They live in Basingstoke, but we're going down to Weymouth. This is Florida. Doesn't look like Florida. I don't remember there being snow in Florida. But is it? I don't know. Okay, track building tool and helpers. Enable parallel railroads. Hold Alt. Hold Shift for direction. Shows a grid. G. Snap railroad to fixed angles. H. God, I'm not going to remember any of these things, am I? Where is the build menu? Office. Ah. Maybe. Upgrade. Research department. Staff. Reports. Ah. There we go. List of stations. So we need to build a new station. Okay, that's fine. We're working it out. How do we rotate this bad boy? Hold control mouse to rotate the building. Okay. Well, where would we be going first? We got Shawnee up there. We got Novato, Wichita Falls. You want somewhere where the train station can be easily... Maybe even up here could be the best bet. What do we think? Okay. Build a railroad, done that. Build a second train station with a demand of... Build a second train station in a city with a demand of grain. Right, how do I know if they're demanding grain? These guys, right? Is it a demand? Demands grain. This looks good to me. How do I add another station to this then? I'll cancel you. Right, so we'll put a train station in here. Okay, time to connect our stations. Then the only place I know of is Pembroke Pines. It's in Canna, Florida. I don't recognize any of these sounds, and like I said, it's snowing, so I'm very, very much put off by it. And it's May and we're snowing. Odd. To make tracks, you need to start building from the train station or from existing railroads. Then necessary install semaphores to the railroad to manage the traffic. Okay, well that's fine. We can add track. How do... I just want to add a track here, please. Can I click on it? That's not how I do it. Add track. Tracks 2. But I should need to upgrade it. I just want to add a track. There we go. Right, let's just get it going over to here for now. Let's just see where we're at. There's 108,000. Doesn't look like we're manipulating terrain too much, and the speeds look good actually. You know what, let's confirm that. Okay, train depot, setting up a station facility. To buy a locomotive, you'll first need a train depot. This is a special facility that can be added to any of your train stations. Locomotives can be purchased at the station with the train depot installed. Install the train depot department in one of your stations. Okay, so I'm assuming then, if I click on this train station... Right, first of all, we're going to need to start naming these. Can we rename you? Ah, come on, we must be able to rename it. No? That's so odd. Okay, we're going to put a train depot. 125,000. Jesus Christ. Where's all this money coming from? Wichita Falls is in Texas. We definitely can't be in Texas. I mean, it's snowing. You can't be messing with me like that. Surely, right? Everything you're ready to start a transport business except one, you need a train. First, you need to purchase a locomotive at the train station with a depot. Then you'll be able to set up the train route and earn your first money. Nobody gives commodities for free. Take the consideration when you load commodities into the train, you pay more money for them. When you unload commodities, you earn money. Okay. So, purchase your very first train. So if I go train depot, is that not how it works? Buy a new train. I find it really weird, the UI being up here for buying and building. Usually we always have something down here. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of this. I think I'd rather have something down here in front of me. I don't think the UI is too clear cut. Hey Georgina, good evening. That's what Google says. Fair enough. Okay, so Gulfport. I can't even though we're in Gulfport, I can't actually change this to railroad station, so I don't know. So the one train that we allowed is a 0.8.0 Memnon. Let's buy it. Start making money by transporting and selling grain to other cities. Arrange a train route between the two cities. Add 2 waypoints. Instruct the train to load grain from the seller and unload at Wichita Falls. Each time load goods, you are actually making a purchase. By unloading goods, you're selling it to the buyer. Sell 20 carriages of grain anywhere. Wait, I've got a train. But how many carriages? Do I have to put carriages on the damn thing? It doesn't say. So, we're going to load grain here. Mass cargo, 72 out of 110 tons. Okay, so if we take 4, 32 miles an hour is our max speed still. Okay. You load more than you unload. Right. Add the next station. Add you. And I'm going to unload. How do I unload? Aha. There you go. How do we press play? Anyone got any ideas? So we're loading here, we're unloading here. As far as I'm concerned, that's all I needed to do, right? Hello, Mr. Train. Choo-choo. How do we make you go? Oh, it's loading grain. Is it loading? Alright, let's speed up some time here. Let's see what's happening. No, we're not loading anything here. Okay, we'll make it green because I like green. Loading. What does this do? Oh, wait till action's completed. How do we make it? How do we? Ah, there you go. You're right, I was paused. I thought I pressed up here like 3 times. Here comes our train. Choo-choo! If anyone's played Machinki, I think the trains look very similar to Machinki, right? Right, we're going to speed up this action here, because I need to sell 20 carriages. I've got 551,000 left. Jesus Christ, we're on full speed. This is going to take a while. Maybe we need to move some people around or something as well. That'd be, Let's see how much money we make. Everybody wants grain. Can I ride on the train? I don't know how. Surely I should be picking something up from here, no? $10,000, $10,000, $10,000. 1,000 in coal. Okay, so this is making a profit for now. We're going back empty, which seems really pointless, right? Let's have a look at this Novata. So they are looking for grain as well. So I feel like we should put in a new train station. Because we can. We put you in, say, here. I mean, does it need to be connected to a road? I don't know. Just kind of looks better, I suppose. Okay. And railroad construction. So if we were to... bring that in. Yeah, that was quite expensive. What we'll need to do is make this a double lane track. 32 kilometers is not very fast, no, but it is our first train, so I think we need to do things like research and stuff. How do we get any of this stuff? Install. 180,000. Yeah, we're not quite ready for that yet. Let's just deliver the grain it wants me to deliver. So do we not need to bring passengers backwards and forwards from here? That's something I'd like to know. Train's made 31,000 so far. I think I've made a mistake with this line. I think the station probably could have done with upgrading to a second track. Okay, how do we delete stuff? Right, let's just remove that for a second. I am going to place another new track down. And I want it just to run parallel with here. How do I make it run parallel? What is it? Enable parallel, hold Alt. That I do like. When it works. There's the curvature's too high. What curvature? Okay, so we're going to put that in like that. And then we're going to put this track... You see what I'm doing? Means I can just get a train running backwards and forwards for now. So let's get a new train. Buy a little locomotive. So this is Gulfport. See, this is why you need to be able to name these stations. I don't understand this. First chapter is a random region. Consider it as somewhere in the US. Ah, okay. We got it. That's what it is then. Just random. It is 1870. To be honest with you, I find it amazing. I love steam locomotives. Whoever came up with the idea of these kind of things blows my mind. Look at him go. Now, do we demand anything here? What do we actually want? We want wood, China. Okay, so they're producing glass. So that's no good to us, is it? Okay, let's get our new train. That's doing nothing. So from here, we are loading grain. We'll go with 4 because of the speed. I'm okay with that. And then it's going to... Novato. 3 and 4. See, now that's working on a different line, so they shouldn't interact with each other yet until we start putting more trains on, which we're going to do in a minute. Okay, repair shop is an important station facility. While travelling on their route, the trains will wear out and condition will go down. To keep locomotives in proper condition, it is useful to construct a repair shop at one of the stations on its route. And because we've got 2 trains running from here, we're going to build it here, I suppose. Makes the most sense, right? So repair shop, right? 30,000. Jesus. That breaks my heart. There we go. Oh no, he broke down. So these guys only have passengers. Hasn't asked me to do passengers yet. Hopefully it keeps getting updates, as it could have so much potential. It could do. My local entrepreneur, Mr. Wesley, has invested in a flour mill in Novato. He's asking you to deliver grain as well as any other raw materials required for such launch production. As a reward, Mr. Reed will pay you 100 grand as soon as the facility starts producing in the end product. Start loading grain to the flour mill. Check if other commodities are necessary to launch this production. Okay, well, as far as I'm aware, we're already doing it. So 3 for 2. So when he gets 60, he's going to give me 100 grand. Is that what we're saying? We'll let that train go back once, and we'll just see to make sure that that's doing what it's meant to be doing. Because then we need to be putting more trains. 13 out of 15. Okay, so well, our production's okay. The T1 is broken en route, and crew are fixing it. That's going to get repaired once it gets to the repair shop. It is getting there. Look, the service rate, 60% it needs to go in for service, so he'll fix himself in a second. Right, we should continue on with this line here. Now, I'm thinking, if we just we keep on the Alt button, move across. Try and take it as far up here as we can. Okay, so he's got 2 lines there now. Right, he's delivered flour. I've got to change the train, okay? So I'm assuming then the flour mill, okay. So City Hall, let's get rid of this. How do I get rid of this? We need to unload at the flour mill. There you go. So he's now gonna T2. Someone needs to go to City Hall. Right, he should be taking that to the flour mill now. I like how the locomotive breaks down. They do the same in Transport Fever 2 and stuff. If you let them get too banged up. Yeah, I think I'm going to build a repair station here. No. Apparently repair shop set up 30,000. Yeah. But this should be going to the flour mill now. Okay, now since the flour mill is running and producing flour, we can start making money in this commodity. Sell flour for a total amount of 700,000. Use the minimap field to find the buildings of what cities consume flour. Okay, who the hell wants flour? Freaking Davenport, I bet. No. Right, this mini-map I have no idea how to use yet. Stuff, is it this? Okay. So, people that want flour... Jesus Christ. Allentown, they want flour. There's a... That's interesting, right? So what I think we will do... What else are they actually making here? Wood into paper. They do have passengers. Okay, can I get rid of these when we're done? We can. That clears that up. Right. Let's build a new station then here. Let's add another track to it. So I've got 2 tracks. Yeah, I want to build another track here as well. Yeah, you're still making flour. Okay, so I think what we should do is probably add in a track here. Yeah, I'm trying to run parallel. Thank you. Right, now we're gonna have to put semaphores in here. One way. How do I switch which ways? Tab the switch. A two-way signal lets MoBo use track in both directions. This will let it use it in one direction. So if that was, say, coming in. Okay, that also means I need to connect these tracks here. Okay, income tax. We paid £900. Not worried about that yet. Okay, so they'll need a crossover there. So this is, so what I'm trying to do here now is make it so I can run more than one train up and down. That'd be the plan. And we've already got that in here, so it's just the semaphores I need to work out. Oh, hang on, no it's not. We would need to connect these two closer down here as well. This is where I'm going to mess things up. Let's press pause for a second. Two-way would work here, but... Is it two-way I want? Because I want trains to go in both. So if we made you up the track... You down the track. That's okay to about here. So this would still be going up the track. This would be going down the track, and then we'll need to do the same here. So that would be going up the track. And that you'd be going down the track. Okay, everything's green, right? I've only got one station in here at the moment, so this would have to be a two-way thing. Would it be two-way? Absolute no idea. Right, let's press play. Let's see how the train's gonna work. Ah, shit. This train is stuck. How do I fix you? How do we fix that? How do I get you off? Okay, we're gonna have to destroy that locomotive. Oh, hang on. What's happened to my signage here now? Because that's the train it's on. Okay. So I've got rid of that train. Didn't mean to. So from here, we are loading grain. 4. And we are unloading 4 there. T3's asleep. Why is T3 asleep? Okay, pick up grain. 4. In order to stay in business and develop fast, it's necessary to invest in research and development. The locomotives that currently used are well developed. New models, the research department required office. Technologies may let you transport more cargo, drive quicker, speed up. Okay, we'll look at that in a second. Okay, so the other thing I'm actually going to need in a one-way is more signals to break up the route. Like so. That makes this signal a bad signal, really, doesn't it? Okay, T3 is going down there, T2 is going up there. I think it's working. Sorry, I'm not ignoring the chat, I am just engrossed. X switches in front of a station is not needed. Consider a station as a hub, which includes X switches and tracks to all industries. Ah, so they don't need its own personal track. Train can enter a station from any track and leave a station from any other track. Ah, so it's simplified. That's good. That's good to know, actually, because I did not know that. So they don't need their own tracks as long as they go into a station. Right. So I didn't need the double lines. Right, okay. Wants us to install a research department. That's 180,000. I don't have that money right now. Shall we start moving maybe some passengers? Let's buy a new locomotive. So from here, we have people. So if we bring 2 people... No, we get a lot more money for the cargo. So 2 people, 2 cargo. That's just pretty damn slow, isn't it? Add station, going to Wichita. Loading is marked with green, unloading. Okay, so people don't want to go there, so that's not going to work. People do want to go there, though. Okay, so let's scrap that. Let's get some... Let's not scrap that, actually. We'll get 2 people. And a grain. And we will go to here. Unload my 2 passengers. No, 3 passengers. And I'm going to give them the grain from this one. Not to the flour mill, but to these people. How do I load from here now? 1 and 2. And we can bring 3 people back. Now, we could do that with the grain trains, couldn't we? The grain trains could bring people back. Could be onto something here. Let's just see how this rolls for the moment. But do you guys have people? No, you don't have people. You have glass. We don't need glass, so yeah, that doesn't help. Who is broken down and broken down where? You know what, I probably actually need more signals going up and down here too. So there's T4, T3, and T2. Okay, look, dropping people off, dropping grain off, picking people up, bring people back. That means the train is making more money per turn now, so that's good. T4, we're happy with. Now we just need some money. Money, money, money. I think we should get at least another grain train running down there. So we'll buy a new locomotive. People people can't get off at Wichita, can they? Right, so it is literally just grain. They don't want post either, so if we were 4 more grain... Yeah, it's not a train going then. I don't understand who gets priority. You've got to unload people in Gulfport 2. Oh! Yeah, you're right. Okay, T4. So we need to unload 3 people here. Rob, I am so glad you're here. Are you a developer? Because you seem to know a lot about the game. But yeah, so now we're unloading, right? Some people, and I've got nothing wrong with these people because I'm kind of one of them. They can sit on trains forever. They love it. They'd be so happy. Okay, that's making T4 a bit of a disaster then, isn't it? Jesus. I need money. I mean, we made some money at least. Yeah, you are one of them. I did wonder. So, T4 should be fixed now. And he should make some money. T2 is just doing grain, right? Now, what we could do to make T2 more profitable, which I didn't do at the beginning, is on his way back, he could pick up... Okay, 4 might be a bit too many. 3 passengers. And we just make sure he unloads 3 passengers. Am I correct? So T2 now will be making more money per trip. He'll always go up with wheat, but he'll always come back with passengers. And if I'm wrong, I could cry, maybe, possibly. Okay, he's loading. Is T2 leaving with somebody? Aha! I'm on to a winner. Right. We need to try and sell some of this flat. Oh, hang on. We are starting to dig into the ground, so this is going to get expensive. Oh, no, 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 no. Higher or lower? No, I don't want to go that high. Okay, maybe just digging into the snow is just what we're going to have to do here. Yeah, it's another 40,000. We're getting closer and closer to be able to put in our... So there's nothing I can do here, because glass, they don't need glass. They don't need glass, but they need people. Really don't get as much for passengers, do we? But it makes sense going back with passengers, so at least it's always making income. My train's making money. T5. Why is T5 not making any money? Oh, it is now. Okay. Rob, if you're one of the developers, can I change the name of this railroad station? Are we allowed to change this name? Or is that just not a thing? Alright, let's get this track built then. Let's try and get this built to some extent. Oh god, I'm gonna have to come in with some stupid angle here. Okay. This is gonna be a two-way signal because we're gonna just send one train down there for now. I am gonna rebuild this eventually. I don't know if they're actually needed or not. Need some money. Can't change the name? Ah, okay. Needs to be something added to the list, I think. People love changing their names. Okay, T3's got minor malfunctions. I think we're going to have to put a repair shop in here. As the head of the Inside Track Investors Supervisors Board, let me inform you about the following. The board has noticed your low money balance of the company has initiated an urgent money transfer. Oh, did I go into debt? We'll be okay, don't worry, don't panic, we'll make money. Not a bad thing, because actually I wanted to put in a wow, train depot there is bloody expensive. So I'm assuming I can use the train down here, buy the locomotive, and then we're going to say from here we're going to load flour. Okay. And then that's going to go to Allenstown and it's going to unload the flour. Now they have passengers. And then we could load 3. And we could unload 3. Okay, is T5 the new one? T6. Okay, so T6 is going off now to go up to its new home. Yeah, we're just, we're trying. We'll see how this all works out in a second. Why are they blue? Oh no, they're red now. So at the moment the flour will only have one line going there and back. Bringing passengers to here, but flour over there. Okay. Choo choo, you're off. Unfortunately, T6 has got a long way to go there. Why are these trains all breaking down? Can I not put something like halfway? Am I making some crazy ass mistake that I can't see? Okay, which of the fools is now demanding passengers? That is good news to us. So, who is just doing grain? Okay, that's good news, because now we can make some more money there. And you're going to be the same, right? Okay, so my train should be making more money per run now. How much money did I get for the flour? 170,000 so far. Ooh, flour makes good money. The repair station, each one. I couldn't afford it, but I am going to. Now, these 3 stations have them, but they're still breaking down. It seems to be too far. T4 now. They should be repairing at the stations. Right, the one thing we need then is a research department. We're going to install it, which means we can maybe get some more things. Repairability. That seems to be a big problem for us. Fuel conversion, service life. How do I get scientists? $4 grand monthly salary. Jesus. These guys terrible. Okay. He's doing some research. Okay, build a university. Let's see what this is all about. The government in the White Plains wants to simulate the development of higher education. It offers our company to build a science university and encourage the construction with a monetary reward of 200,000. You may be interested to know that specialists at higher education institutes are always interested in work on practical tasks. After construction educational institution, the relevant specialists will join your office. White Plains. How do I build a university? Where the frig is White Plains? Social land. Aha. Bakery. Hardware. Liquor. 11 grand. I mean, that seems easy enough, right? I've got to buy the land, though, first, right? Right, we'll come back to that in a minute. So I can put more industries and stuff here as well by the looks of things. Train suffer from minor breakages. To prevent this from happening, you can either upgrade the reliability and the research or set the repair setting to at least 80. So I'm thinking maybe then we set it to 80 to start with. How do we change this? How do I change? Are we not allowed to change this while it's driving? Okay, so then it looks like research might have to be the key. So max speed's done, so... repairability? Service life. We've got repairability. Right, we'll let him do what he needs to do. Can I see my bank balance? Are we making money? Settings tab. Ah, okay. 80 you recommended doing it? We'll just try and stop them from breaking down as much. So at the moment, all trains are making money. So that's good news, right? We should probably put Allentown onto here, because Allentown... income tax payable! Oh, 4 grand. Nice. They want people, that's all they want though. They make paper with wood. Who's got wood? What are you doing? Are you making wood? Oh no, demands wood. You're making coal. Do you need coal? No. What are you making up here? You're making grain, but you need coal. Could make that work. What I'm thinking is we connect this road up to Allenstown here. Okay, so that's 80,000, but should be an easy moving people, just backwards and forwards. Above Allenstown is wood. Ah, Erie. Okay, so you've got wood. Right, we've done that. Build a site to invest in White Plains. Okay, we'll have a look at that in a second. Okay, yeah, so you've got wood. That's not too far to bring down either, really. Bit of an awkward track, but we can make it work. Alright, first things first then. Let's buy another locomotive. I like a bit of green. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We do have a paper mill, but I'm not making paper, so that doesn't really matter. And then we're going to Allenstown. Nice. Okay, overloaded by 2 tons. Oops. Okay, so we've got a new locomotive, just moving some people around. Bread. Okay, considering your success with the flour selling, now it's time to process it even further. In addition to selling it directly, we should process it into bread, which will provide us with extra profit. Sell 11 carriages of bread in every of these settlements. Gulfport, Mesa. Stimulate bread consumption if needed by constructing a respective shop. To construct a shop, buy a social land. Okay. Now, I think bread is already needed here. So who's making the bread? Who's making bread? Good day. We should start taking part in a railroad construction venture in Canada. Getting involved in a railroad project in Canada is a fantastic opportunity for our corporation to play a huge role in making transportation more efficient. Connecting remote areas with major cities. Okay. Make sure the amount of 2.5 is secure so I can start working on this venture. Wow. Okay, so we got lots to do here. Why is T7 stuck? I need a semaphore. Because they're sharing. Is that not what my issue was? What have I broken? Are we waiting for passengers? Ah, passengers are taking a long time to procure. Okay, so it's just waiting to fill up. I didn't need the semaphore. I don't think I needed the semaphore. Okay, that's fine. I should leave here in a minute. Am I wrong? Okay, taxes are fine. Why's my train broken? I'm not sure why the train's broken. Load and unload. Okay, let's leave them for a second. You want us to make bread. How are we making bread? Are you making bread over here or what? No, so I need someone that's making bread. Bread factory. How the bloody hell am I going to get that down here? We could build a bread factory. And the best thing to do is if I did it here. Can we do that? Can I put in a business? Industry land. Okay, so warehouse, no. Paper mill, flour mill, pottery, bread factory, 1.2 million. Shit. That's a lot of money. I don't have that kind of money. Well, we'll have to wait a little bit for that then. Why is T7 stuck? You move passengers from Allenstown to Allenstown, T7. Ah! Friggin' hell. They're literally just boarding and unboarding. Are you fixing yourself now? Oh, for God's sake. It's going to the same station. I am a numpty. Right, they're loading again. Jesus. Oh, if I had a brain, I'd be lethal, eh? Right, what are you guys making and what do you guys have? Applies whiskey. So, 2 grain, 2 glass, make whiskey. Guess what we got? We got grain and we got glass. But building a bridge over this is going to be expensive, right? I would nearly... Can we build a second train station? You only allow 1 train station per city. Nah. Okay, that's awkward. We'd have to redo the lines to get that to work. Any grain around here? Okay, that's better. They are working the way they should be working now. Okay, private goal for selling the flour has been achieved. We've earned enough by transporting and selling flour from our hometown. Let's focus on investing and expanding our railroad network and transporting and selling more commodities to other cities. Yes, okay. Well, I'm going to let that go for a second. Let's have a look somewhere else and see can we... see what we can do here. So you need flour, so that's not too helpful. Okay, that's fine. So what are you making? Not a lot at the moment. Okay, you do make lumber into plank. Okay. Well, there's not a lot of options on this map, is there? You also could do something with lumber. What do you have? Alright, let's see if we can get some of this lumber production moving or doing something. Okay, train station 1. Train station's there, so... Through that gap or down and around here, I wonder? Oh, that was... Oh, I didn't see the bridge. Oh, that's just cost me a big chunk of money. Alright. I don't want a bridge. Well, apparently we can just dig through here and it's cheaper. No bridges, please. I'm making a bit of a hash of this, but there you go. Okay, I think we're all good. Glass, you need extra materials. Do have more trains running, really. I'm thinking that maybe we should put $137,000. Okay, so this will allow us to move more trains of flour. I don't even know if we have the flour in stock, do we? Oh, we do. So, I'm going to have to semaphore it, though, aren't I? Truck is he currently using? Repress pause, so I don't mess this up. And then I'm assuming that this would be a two-way. So that would work, right? And then we just need to put a load of one-ways up here. Yeah, it's a pretty long... And then we already got the two-way semaphore there. That's quite long out. I should have gone closer. Ah, we'll be okay. We'll make it work. Hey, Scott, good evening. There's another track where you are not using the middle. Which one? DJ Charming, good evening. How are you? What am I missing? You know these kind of games, you know what I hate the most is you start these layouts and you think, oh, they work to start with, but then when you want to make them a bit more detailed, it just all goes to shit. Right. What we need to do then is get another train from here. I need you to bring 1, 2, 3, 4 flour. Going to Allenstown. But then I need you to pick up passengers from here. And then we need to be dropping off here. Right. Let's press play. Let's see what happens here. Allenstown has 3 tracks. We don't use to. Ah, yeah, I know. Oh no. Ah. Ah. Balls. Okay. We'll have to mess with it. I think you would suck at trains rebuilding. Ah, I suck at everything. Is the game available? Yes, the game came out today and it's currently on sale as well. It's got a 20% discount currently at €23.19. It was released earlier on today. Right, realistically, I didn't want to build another. We're going to have to put a train going up here. So if they go into the depot here, could they use any of these tracks if they require? That's the thing I don't know. Okay, we've got 2 trains on that. We've done the flour contract. Build a university. We're working on it. Bread, I think, is not going to happen. Canada, probably not going to happen right now either. Let's just be realistic here. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this track then. Ugh, that's really annoying as well, because then that means basically that should have gone in there. Alright, let's pause the game for a second. Alright, we probably should make this one way. Whoa, what happened here? Okay, you're going that way, so that way can be down. Ah, no, 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 how do I... Building 2-way signposts now. Oh my god. Then here, I suppose you could use a two-way, right? Whatever they fancied. Apart from I'm going to have to do the same here, aren't I? Yeah, I think that should be okay, right? What do you think? Would that be okay? I would say Transfer Fever 2 is the better option if you can do this, and trains also. Yeah, I mean, they all got different things. They all offer something different. Oops. Why does that give red to both? Oh, I feel like I've made a freaking hash of this. Okay, so the next thing we're going to build is a new locomotive. Oh, research. I've completely forgot about research. Okay, I need... Anyone else cheap? Did I get rid of the other guy completely? No. Okay, so they're going to start researching power. And I suppose we need to get this next train, really. Because these are only to do with the train that we got. Completely forgot about research. Someone needs to flash to tell you. Can you do auto-signal from the point to point like other games, similar nature? I don't know if you can auto-signal. I haven't seen anything here. One-way, two-way. Use mouse to determine, press tab, different types. No, I think you physically have to do it. And to be honest with you, I don't mind doing it myself, because my tangled web of mess can work out okay that way. Now, did I buy a new train? Right, let's get this right. So we want to go from Erie. 2, 3, 4. And then we could take that to Salanas. Kind of out of the way then. Now I'll have to do for the moment. Right, let's see if that train can get its way up there. T9. Let's keep an eye on T9. But this will help prove my theory about this thing. Can it go in one and then go out another one? It can. There you go. T9's going up here. Okay. So it can go in any hole, come out any hole. I don't need to do all that. Like the developer said earlier, you don't need to do any of the zigzagging. That makes life easy, doesn't it? Okay, so we have these guys doing logs going to here. The sawmill will make planks. Who needs planks? Ah. We might be able to make this weird line work yet. Okay, so they would want to... would need to cut a line across here. Somehow. Well, the idea would be to cut a line. So this is just going to be delivering from here to here, making us a little bit of dosh. Apart from I am going to need a service station built. And we're going to have to build that here. So we're going to build up a repair shop here. So this sawmill will start making planks. And these planks will move somewhere else. I know it wants us to do bread. Bread is just not going to happen. Research is done. Thank you. I need 3 scientists to move on. What I will do, let's do 1 more of these. Because the trains we've got for now, that means they'll just be better. Okay, so T9 now should start making money. Bit worried about T8 here. Are we not producing enough flour, maybe? Is that a problem? No, flour's okay. Hey, Frederick! Yeah. All is looking okay at the moment. I just noticed that this is a double signal, though. It's supposed to be a one-way. Right, T7. If we go into settings, let's move it up to 80%. This is the one thing I've forgotten about all these trains. So basically they get maintained more. Right, how am I going to make this work? I'm gonna leave that there for a second. I need to double rail this, but I don't want to do it here. And what I'm gonna do is just make 2 little overtaking areas before the gaps. Let's pause the game for a second. So that's a 2-way. If we said that this was up the way, we'll make you down the way. These are 2-way. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, so then while the blue line's on the go, it's not going to be able to do very much. Cannot build a joint on a slope. Ah, sugar. Okay, so that's going to cause me another problem then, isn't it? I mean, it's a long way not being able to do much, but I'm going to have to make it work. So this would be a two-way thing. This might be overcomplicating this. Hey, good morning here in Sydney. Hello, Sydney. I've been watching your videos and other games. It's so cool, but I wish to play this game on my phone. I know. It's a shame, isn't it? I tried downloading this game on Play Store. Yeah, this game's only just released, this one. I don't think there's many train kind of games, to be honest with you, you can download. Right, so I'm going to have to make a decision here. If we make this one go up the way, we'll make you come down the way. Up the way, down the way. I don't even know which way at this stage. I think I've made a bit of a mess of this one. Okay, these ones are just blue for the moment. That's fine. Okay, fingers crossed that we're going to make this work. So if we go back to our original train station, research. Right, let's hire a third scientist. Anyone that's cheap. I'll hire you. We need to get some new trains going here. 85 grand, it's going to be worth it. 55 days though. Did that research start? Okay, game was paused. I think we're all good there. Did I buy that new train? Nope. Everything is in the green note. Green means go. Okay, 80% on that. So, we need to go. I need to do two things. One from Salanis. Lumber. I take one passenger with me. Sure. And then we want to take that to Allenstown where 3 and oh no, yeah, okay, we can load. I've got nothing to offer them. Why are the passengers so heavy in Allenstown? Right, let's see how this goes. So we now have T10. It's going to try and head his way up to here. Because what I also need to do is bring the logs down from here, down to Allenstown as well. Because they want logs. For whatever reason. You're not the owner of a plot that can be used to construct different social buildings. The type of building is not intended to produce or consume commodities, but rather influence the supply. Okay, so that's giving me 200 grand just for doing that. That cost me 25 grand. And we got a level 3 specialist. Yeah, can't complain at that. I mean, we got one scientist doing nothing, so let's just keep researching other things while we're waiting. And the university has now been opened. Right. Who's up here now? T10 is there. Let's see how this is going to work. It's not. Oh, it is. Okay, so he's going down with his lumber and passengers. It's working! You forgot to drop the passengers off at Alan's... Oh, you're kidding me. No, unload 2. Loading 2. Loading 1. Oh no, you're right. Okay, hopefully we fix that. Right, what's in Davenport? What the hell is this? Quartz. Who wants quartz? Right, now these guys want quartz for the glass works. Coal. So you're telling me quartz is pretty bloody useless then, really, aren't you? Trying to save up for the bread factory. Okay, it's a steep gradient. Oh, Jesus Christ! Look at that. I didn't even realize how steep that was. I'm only loading 1. 1 loading 2, loading 1. Loading 2. Yeah, no, we're okay. That hill is pretty nasty. Okay, this is a coal mine, right? And sure she or sure he, Shawnee wants... Okay, but you guys want coal. Alright, so I've got an idea here. Let's add another track. We're going to put a little station down here. Might be expensive over this lip, but we'll find out in a minute. Yeah. Okay, maybe this wasn't the best idea. Wasn't the best move ever, but I think it'll be okay for the moment. How much does a train depot cost there? Still 500 grand no matter where I do it. Right, we should have some new trains. Yes. Right, service life. Let's assign some scientists. Max speed. Related power. You need 3 and you need 2. You need 1. I don't even keep up with the research. Now, is there a way we can just upgrade the trains? There must be a way we can just upgrade, right? How do we upgrade this damn thing? Are you saying I can't upgrade my trains? No. I don't see anything. So, does that mean I have to redo all my routes? Can't take much cargo. Alright, we've got our first new train on the go. So, I can't see any kind of upgrade button just to upgrade my fleet. I think that might be a problem if there's no automatic. Right, T11 is going up. So T11 is going to move just wood and coal between here. And then I want to continue that line down to this side. So we can move in some coal down this way as well. We're going to have 57,000 in taxes. I think maybe time might be going too fast. Okay, so then what we should do is research more of this stuff. Because we're using these trains still, so... We need an upgrade button. Well, let's go to let's find a train. T9. So I'd like to upgrade T9. Like, I don't see any way to upgrade it. Deleting cargoes, logbooks. So we need, otherwise you got to redo all your routes. Has T11 made any money yet? No. Oh, it's struggling up the hill. Look at it. Ugh. I need another. Don't have enough researchers. What the bloody hell is that? How much money does that coal bring us? Hey, not bad. Everything's still in the green. Okay, I paid my first million. Right, so what I need then is another train from here. Set up cheaper maintenance. See, this can pull 110, this can only pull 70, but it's faster. Okay, so you need to go from Erie. Can't take a third. Right, we'll let that go and do its thing. E10 seems to cost me a lot of money as well. Freaking hell, these hills are mental. What the hell's anybody supposed to do about that? I didn't realize these are so steep. I wonder why T10's losing so much money. Okay, it does make good money when it does deliver, though. So that's good news. Okay, T12's on its very first mission. Gonna take 5 days to get over the hill. Yeah, it really does not make much money. Okay, now bringing coal down to somewhere else. You want coal, 7 grand. By the time it gets over the hill between 2090, yeah, it's a bit of a slow one, that one, isn't it? What does Worcester have to offer? Grain. It's all the bloody hills that are doing my head in. Now, we do have Mesa here. But we could probably build something here, right? I mean, they want wood, they want planks, and they got people. We can make this work. You have a clay pit, but you also want wooden logs too. I think it's the map that's the biggest killer. T12 is losing. It does make money though. It's gone back green. But because the journey's so long, it doesn't make very much money. By the time it gets back up there, look, because its operating cost comes out. Not much we can do about it. It is making money though. To be fair, I'd probably would have been a lot further along if we just did a lot more research, but it'd be okay. Hey, Cop Cooper! The game that you're talking is different because the one I'm talking about, another game, you have more features. Oh, you're on about the Laundromat Simulator, yeah. I know which one you're on about, I've seen it now. Not too worried. But this station's built the wrong way around because I'm putting another track, it's going to go in there, so that's annoying. Alright, for the moment we're just going to put a two-way signal in. Okay, so from Solana's... we do that. And then we're going to send it to Mesa. To unload one person, 2 planks. 3. Alright, hopefully that's going to make us some money. Now that means I'm going to have to put a service facility in here. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Can't complain. Surviving. Right. Get another new train going then. T13 is my newest one, right? Yeah. Apparently Max is getting excited about something. Money is good. Okay, so T13 is going in now, so he's going to pick up some things here. Why is T9 going without anything? All the trains on top of each other in there. Okay, so... T13. Let's see if he's gonna make any money. So far, T13's cost me 71,000. Okay, I made 16,000 on that first run. So this train is just running between here and here, so it shouldn't get in the way of anything. I'll make this go red for a second, but it should go back to blue once he goes in. Kind of cool that they can all go into the one slot on their own. Yeah, it's minus 36 grand again now. Shawnee now wants lumber. But that's just not going to happen right now. Not in a million years. Shawnee also wants grain. The grain comes from here. Oh man, I feel like I've made a hash there. So you know that when you first play a game and you think you got it worked out, but now you've played it, you'd be like, maybe I'd like to start again. It's kind of what I feel like right now. Are there any easy connections? Iron ore. You don't want iron ore. That's not an easy connection. Nothing really goes together here. Newport. Oh, hang on, no, we got lumber to here, so we could make. What does I needed to make paper? Logs. Okay, you know what? We could make a small connection here that could work out okay. Oh, we shift this guy around. Okay, so if we did that, and the thing is, I'm gonna have to spend $500,000 on a thing for the track, though. Right, you make paper out of wood. You need paper to make books. Well, because we're building down here then, what I suggest is we add a train depot here, which is going to be bloody expensive. But we do have a new train. We've got this guy now. He's got good pulling mass too. So Pembroke to Newport. Hang on, what's wrong with that? Ah, I sent it. Ah, that train's no good to us because I brought it up here. Right, so this is going from Pembroke Pines I need it to pick up 4 logs. You're going to Newport Beach. We're going to give 3 to the lumber mill, 1 to the town. And I don't think there's anything I can bring up there, no. Okay. Here's a brand new train then for us. So T15's already lost 31 grand just picking up the cargo. So we're sharing this with the lumber mill to make planks and as well as the town. Now the other thing I am going to need to do here is do an up and down. Okay. So I need to buy a new train from here. So Pembroke Pines. And it's going to Akron. And that should be okay. And the only thing I need to do is just add a 2-way semaphore here. I'm rolling in deep. Money, money, money. Can this produce enough lumber? 12. Can we upgrade these things? No, but I can buy them. Okay, we're gonna need a repair shop set up here. And then we need to probably go back to the research of our new train. Let's just use all of our scientists here. So my 2 new trains, T16's not making any money. Not making much money. Yeah, it's better. We're in the profits. Right, so you've got lumber. Norfolk wants to make paper. What I'd probably do is put a station here. Whoa. Hey, Iceman, your membership renewed. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated. So, if I put in a double line around here, for instance, hey, random user, your membership's also renewed. Thank you very much, appreciate it. So we could put this going down to here, pick up paper from here, drop off paper to here, books. I think Newport wanted books, yeah. And then we could do a branch then off here. That'd bring the books. I'd say that's what we would aim for. If we mix them together. So if we put in another line here. Let's just see how this is going to work. So this would be Pembroke Pines. 1, 2, 3. Found only more than 4. It's going to go all the way to Norfolk. Drop off the paper mills here. Then it would load 4 paper. And then it would drop off 4 paper in Railroad Station. No, Akron, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, let's see, does that work? Now, this might need a 2-way semaphore from here for now. And that also means I need to decide what I'm doing with this one. So you can go there. Okay, so that train, T17, should go all the way down here. What movie do you go watch? AMD movie. I don't think I've seen any of them. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to pay for a repair shop here as well, another 30,000. But the good news is we can probably invest most of our money now into Canada. There you go. Money secured for Canada. Not sure what it really means for us, but... Okay, T17 under settings. We'll move you up to 70%. So he's picking up wood now. But he's going to wait now till the paper's made. That could be a mistake, actually. If we were to go to route, basically make it so he doesn't have to wait. So if it's not there, he just moves on. Because until he gets wood sorted out, it's not going to work. Got 49 grand for that piece of paper. These new trains are making me some good money. Hey, the only problem is, are they making enough logs? Right. Apart from the big mess that we made here, I think it's actually looking alright to some extent. Mail? Does anybody else want mail? I don't think anybody wants mail. Guildford, mail. Oh, okay, no. So I should put a mail train on here because we can. So this is going to go from Gulfport. With 3 mail. It'll unload 3 mail. And it's going to go to Allenstown. Right, we have the mail train now. How much does this make us? Okay, not big amount of money, but it's going to make a profit. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it there for tonight. I think we've had a good kind of first look at this stage of things. It is the campaign. Now, we've applied for the Canadian thing. I don't know, does that mean we move on to a new map, or... I don't really know. Obviously, it wants us to make bread. And the only way I'm going to do that is to build a bakery in Allenstown, which is going to cost me 1 point something million on the industry land here. But then it wants us to go to Evanstown, San Rafael. Mess is doable, maybe, because it's already on the connection of the lines. But yeah, it's kind of a bit crazy. Hey, look, that mail train's making alright money, like 21 grand. And up and down the line there. It's good. It's good. Quite happy with that. Now, if you guys want to see more of this, let me know in the comments down below. For any of you watching it back, as always, I kind of always kind of judge on what you guys want and what you think. But yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I love these kind of games. Part of me would love to start again just because I know more what I'm doing, but I'm sure we could just delete and fix things. Doesn't seem too difficult in the game. I don't see any way to auto upgrade stuff, so what we're probably going to have to do is, unfortunately, delete the route, redo the route with new trains. I think that's the only way we can do this. I don't think there's any other way. I mean, we can always just... And obviously we want to get forward to the time where we can get some good trains, some diesel trains and other bits and pieces. But we'll work it out, we'll work it out. Thanks for everyone who's been here this evening. Hopefully you'll have a good day, and I will see you all tomorrow.